This is false. These people know it's false. And empirically, to the extent that there were Sanders Trump voters, they were mostly older moderates and conservatives, not the progressives on the internet that they've been whining about for half a decade. Here's one now years old conversation about the actual numbers. Yeah, I mean, they'll never stop about this because they're fucking idiots, dude. Like, this thread, it's time for the media to admit Bernie cost Hillary the election, is just a repurposed argument that has been disproven time and time again. There were more fucking Hillary to John McCain voters than there were Bernie to Trump voters, okay? It's like a silly fucking percentage that ultimately was still the fault of Hillary Clinton for being a dog shit candidate. I'm sick and tired of this fucking nonsense, dude. And I say this as someone who voted for Hillary Clinton and knew how terrible Donald Trump was going to be for some of the reasons that we foresaw, some of the reasons that we fucking literally experienced. I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit, though. Like, people that are constantly trying to figure out who voted for Jill Stein or who voted for fucking third-party candidates, blah, 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 blah. Like, it doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. It's your fault. You had billions and billions and billions of dollars. Bill Clinton literally urged Donald Trump to run because they thought that he would be easy prey to fucking take down. And they were wrong. Hillary Clinton didn't run a good enough fucking campaign. That's just the goddamn truth. And it was such a fucking silly thing and so understandable and so normal. If you ever stepped outside of the fucking Beltway, politics wonk circles, you would have recognized that Hillary Clinton is a disgusting candidate that no one fucking liked across the board. So much so that she was less likable than Donald Trump. And ultimately, she still won the popular fucking vote. I don't understand why people keep jerking off. Like, these Democratic strategists keep fucking writing about this shit. Dude, you guys are fucking losers, okay? You're fucking failures. You're a fucking failure. If you're a Democratic strategist, you are a fucking failure. And it is built into your strategy. Failing is a part of the democratic process. You want to fail so you don't have to do anything. So shut the fuck up. Stop crying about Bernie Sanders, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, Republicans literally fucking drive failures into the sea, okay? They make do while being in the minority, okay? They are unpopular, their policies are unpopular, and they still end up winning because they game the fucking system. And liberals sit there and go, I don't know how this is happening. Like the Supreme Court. Like the fucking Supreme Court. Everybody's like, they will actually save Roe v. Wade. Like, oh, dude, these guys care about jurisprudence like we do. It's like, no one does. I don't even think you do either. This is like extreme levels of copium that unironically resembles the fucking Trump psychos who are like, oh, Trump actually won, brother. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I think you're projecting Pepega. What? Bernie Sanders campaigned better and more in key states than Hillary Clinton did, okay? That's not on Bernie. That's on Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry. That's just the fucking truth.
Thanks for the entertainment and news coverage.
You lost the fucking layup, but because of the weird DNC like attitude towards losing with grace and gracefully losing, because that's like built into the neoliberal identity, is like, as long as we're losing but we can still fucking drum up support and we can still make money off of donations from all the dumbass like New York Times readers, we're fine. Trump is great. We can fucking fundraise off of that all day every day. So they don't give a shit. They like don't give a shit about losing, clearly.
1 year.
Republicans want to win.
Keep up the good work.
They actually do. They want to win. They want to like do it every now and then. They want to do something for the small minority of like diehard fucking voters. And they'll take any extent. They will do anything they can to fucking push for that agenda. So much so that they brought back vigilantism in the state of Texas so they could fucking destroy Roe v. Wade, not through the federal or not through the government, like the local government, because they knew that that would always be declared unconstitutional. That they found a fucking vigilante loophole to close down every abortion clinic and terrify doctors and nurses into submission through civil suits that they can launch. That's what happened. And the Supreme Court fucking totally allowed that to happen. Instead of saying, no, this is an insanely unconstitutional thing because you're functionally destroying Roe v. Wade, okay? Instead of saying, hold the fuck up, we're going to stop this for now until we deliberate and until we figure out like how this is working, the Supreme Court was like, no, this is great. And the reason why they did it in the dead of the fucking night rather than out and about and openly was because they knew that you would find out and you would, they wanted to mitigate the negative consequences of said action. Supreme Court has a bunch of demons on it now. Supreme Court's always had a bunch of fucking demons, dude. Yeah, I know. This is really fucking scary, too. This is terrifying shit. I saw Asita retweet this and say, this is how a political movement works. It has gotten to a point where Republicans can literally agitate to murder their own base in the way that they're doing currently. Okay? They can murder their own fucking base and still win elections despite being the minority party. They're passing bills in areas where they have the control over the legislature that dictates that, you know, I mean, it's like the Texas fucking voting laws are so psychotic that it's literally like, yeah, if you want to have 24-hour, like, you know, vote by mail centers, you can't have them anymore. Why? You know, if you work, we just want to make sure you can't fucking vote. We want to make it as hard as possible to vote. And the other irony here, and this like triggers the fuck out of me, it's just like these people are so dumb, so stupid. They're perpetual fucking losers, and they constantly fucking cry about Bernie, and they whine and whine and whine. And it's like, no, dog, you're just a fucking loser. And you know you're a fucking loser. Your job is to lose, okay? Your job is to perpetually lose, because if Democrats actually literally fucking pushed for the policy positions that they, or the values that they espouse, they would go against the interests of the actual benefactors, the wealthy benefactors, and the corporations that line their fucking pockets. Okay? That's why they have to be in a permanent controlled opposition position. So much so that they won't even advocate for like free fucking education. Republicans know that free college is basically more Democrats, okay? And Democrats are such pussies that they don't want more fucking Democratic voters. Like, if you wanted to win, you would do things that would allow you to fucking win. You would absolutely advocate for more fucking education opportunities. It's good for the economy, and it's good for the Democratic Party. More educated people means more fucking Democratic voters. They don't even want to do that. There's layup bills that you could just fucking pass. Federal level legalization of marijuana, okay? Decriminalization of and legalization of marijuana at the federal level. Layup. Everybody smokes weed. It's fucking psychotic. Free college doesn't work economically. That's not true, dude. You're a fucking idiot. It works in other countries. Shut the fuck up. Shut your stupid, dumb, uneducated ass up, okay? Just don't talk. If you're gonna say dumb shit, just don't talk.
As buff.
Anyway. So. You know.
Yo.
Democrats are silly bitches that love losing, so it's wild that they fucking talk about how, you know, it's because Bernie that they lost. They should be thanking Bernie then. If Bernie was genuinely the reason why they lost, they should be thanking Bernie every fucking day of the week because they love losing. They're fucking losers. They're perpetual losers.
Burn.
This
Can
is
I
just
get a
like
white
bait,
people
dude. I
happy in
can't. I don't
chat?
even want to look at that. I see people that advocated for Ruth Bader Ginsburg to not retire because she's a fucking girl boss when she was 700 years old and her body was like literally being eaten alive by cancer over and over again. Okay? I saw those very same people that were like, no, she's a fucking girl boss, Sweaty. She will retire when she wants to. How dare you? Those very same people turned around and are now saying, like, this is Bernie Sanders' fault. I don't know. Did Bernie Sanders make sure Ruth Bader Ginsburg didn't retire, dumbass? Did Bernie Sanders make Ruth Bader Ginsburg officiate a fucking wedding for a bunch of dumbass liberals in the middle of the fucking pandemic and then die 2 weeks later? I'm not saying she died of COVID, but it is rather fucking odd that she officiated a fucking wedding in the middle of like the apex of COVID, okay? And then she fucking died.
Five months, yay. Buddhasaurus 17.
Anyway. So let's hear what the fuck's going on in Texas now.
The growing fallout from that Texas law banning most abortions. Overnight, Planned Parenthood asked.
Hey, by the way, Breyer should fucking retire. He should. Like immediately. Also 83 years old. Psychotic.
11 months Spogo.
A Texas court to temporarily block this law from taking effect. Rachel Scott joins us from Houston right now. Rachel, you've spoken to doctors who say they are already having to turn women away.
Yes, Cecilia, good morning. Both providers and patients are struggling to come to terms with the new reality here in Texas. We went inside one clinic here in Houston. The doctor there telling me that since this law went into effect, abortions have all but stopped.
This morning, Democrats and abortion activists are scrambling, desperate to find a way to challenge the most restrictive abortion law in the nation.
Very harsh. I think it feels inhumane. I think we're tired.
We met Dr. Bhavik Kumar inside this Planned Parenthood center in Houston. He tells me he normally performs between 20 to 30 abortions a day. But since the new law, he's only seen 6 patients and had to turn half of them away.
She was surprised. She was distraught. And we began to explore options and think through the logistics of if she would be able to go out of state for the care that she needed.
The Supreme Court rejected a last-ditch effort to block the law. President Biden promising to protect abortion rights, but the White House offering few details.
Why does the president support abortion when his own Catholic faith teaches abortion is morally wrong?
He believes that it's up to a woman to make those decisions. I know you've never faced those choices, nor have you ever been pregnant, but for women out there who have faced those choices, this is an incredibly difficult thing.
And activists are still trying to fight this in court, but the reality is this law is likely to remain in effect for the months to come. And already Republicans in at least 3 states, Florida, Arkansas, and South Dakota, have made it clear they are looking to mirror what happened here in Texas, George.
Yeah, it is becoming a nationwide battle. Okay, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great.
I just want to fucking, dude, while we're in the midst of this, that fucking weirdo Nazi Stone Toss followed me, the fucking comic guy. So I looked at like why the fuck that was happening. The white supremacist Nazi dude who now fucking follows me. And I realized, oh, it's because like, you know, people are fucking, people are posting about me.